everyone, it's your girl Havana Sims. How are you? Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am doing a things I don't use type of video, or I don't know, whatever I titled it. That's what I'm doing today, and it's basically just items that I don't normally use when I build. Some of them I do have a reason for it, some of them I don't, and so I'm gonna go through all that now. It's just a one floor, one bedroom, one bath type of home. A pretty funky design. I wasn't, trying to make it perfect or do some crazy design with this. It was more so I can showcase the items that I don't use, as well as like some wallpaper and stuff, and the exterior and all that. So yeah, here I'm just adjusting the roofing. Now for these, I do use a lot of them. I would say that's the one that I gravitate towards more. So I just decided to use that because honestly the other ones didn't look right, which is why I gravitate towards those. And I just broke my own rule. I understand that, but we're just gonna leave that alone. We're just gonna ignore that part. Now for the door, I don't use this one, so I'm laying that one down first. I don't use that because of the crazy colors and the way that it is arched. And because it came with the movie stuff pack, movie hangout, I'm not really sure the name, it has like that like worn look towards it, so I don't normally use that because it has that worn look, and some of my builds just don't need that worn look. Shutter windows. I absolutely do not use shutter windows. I don't have a need for them. I don't know, I view these shutter windows as something to be used in a country home type of setting. I think actually I had used them last Halloween, if I'm not mistaken, and that was for you know what, maybe not, I don't think it was these. I think it was another type of window, but these particular windows, no, I don't use. So yeah, so now I'm just trying to pick out the exterior, and I shy away from these type of two-tone exteriors. It's either like a really good plain siding brick or tile that I will mostly use. I haven't even touched all of the get-together Tudor house style exteriors. I haven't even touched that. I don't know, those styles I just don't like them, but I decided to use this one from Get Famous because the two-tone actually looks pretty good, but it makes me want to do that. It makes me want to lift up the terrain, and then when I don't really want to, and I don't know, the two-tone, it doesn't work with me. It doesn't work with me at all. And here I was trying, hot mess video, let me just say that I was trying to duplicate the roof. Don't ask me how and why that was going to be possible. The only thing I was catching was the roofing style. This style is actually something that I don't use too often, and now I can't grab the siding that I actually use, and then that's not even where I went the first time. I told you guys, this video is just a hot mess. When it comes to columns, there are like a few. It's that one and then this one, or just two. Not a few. I think there's one more that I also don't use. I do like to use them, but I don't know. Some of them just don't look good. I like that really skinny one that came with Get Together. That one's good. These stairs I don't use, so I decided to add those. They just seem very chunky and clunky to me, which they look right now. I decided to just leave it. I wanted to use these hedges right here, because I wouldn't say where. I think I used them once for my Sim Self home, and that was it. But I don't even count that because that's like an LP. Yeah, I don't count that. So I deleted it because I wanted to do like a curved pathway getting into the home. Turns out to be a real funky design, but I don't know, I like it. And the home looks a lot like I don't know, one of those one floor 70s homes. And I'm just picking out the bedroom door. I use most of these doors, but I have to say that this wooden door here, I believe I used once for a build. Yeah, can't remember the build, but I believe I did. And now I'm just doing the bathroom, and like I said in my previous video, lately I've been doing a lot of 3x2 bathrooms. Don't ask me why. Alright, so we're gonna add in another, not that one, but a shutter window, this one here, which turned out to be the perfect size. I actually do like them, and I will have to start using them. It's time to choose the bed. I do use the bulk of the beds, but I have to say this one I don't use, just because of the shape. I don't like the shape, but to my surprise, the swatches, they were pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, I really like this color. So I don't know, you may see it in the future. This end table I don't use, and then this one here that I'm cooking on I don't use as well. So I decided to drag that out into the kitchen / dining / living room area to try and use it in the most ridiculous way, as you will see. For the table lights, aside from the new stuff, which I'm trying not to use because I can't really, of course I don't use those items because they're new. I would have to say that lamp is just something that I don't use, as well as for the dressers. It has to be this one because of it was that one, and then it was between that one and then this one here from Jungle Adventures, and I decided to go with the one from Jungle Adventures. I've had Jungle Adventures for quite a while, and I have used a bulk of their items. But yeah, that's that one I'll have to start using. And now for the mirrors, I've used a good portion of the mirrors, but I would have to say that this one and that star one that's on the bottom, I don't use those. Right now for the bathroom, so remember like 2 minutes ago where I said that I'm gravitating more towards 3x2 bathrooms because they're just easier for things to fit. Well, your girl had a bit of a hard time fitting things in here, and I just decided to keep that footage in just so you guys can have a good laugh at me. I'm using a sink that I don't normally use. I just don't like it because of the antique look of it, as well as this toilet. I don't use the toilet. Actually, all those toilets that are on the bottom I don't use, but I decided just to use this one because it went with the antiqueness of this sink. So yeah, even though it's the push from the top type of toilet, which I think is absolutely ridiculous. This shower I don't use, and it was giving me problems. But I switched it out for another shower that I don't use that worked well. But as you can see, things aren't quite working out as they normally do. And I'm like, what's going on here? So this is the other one. And I'm just trying to assess the situation. I'm calculating my next move, strategizing, trying to see how I can fit it all. This is just freaking hilarious. I'm like, alright, they're not gonna be able to come out of the shower and properly, you know, get out. So I had to move the door. It was essentially the door that was messing me up. Oh my crap. And then of course the shower was blocking the window. But at this point, I don't care. So here are the tubs that I don't use as well. This one, and then this is the one from cats and dogs. I think it's just only for the pets. I'm not sure, but I don't gravitate towards the others ones that I don't use. I may have to start using them. So, I've used every single cabinet, so I just use the least favorite cabinets for this build. But this fridge and stove, I haven't used, so I decided to. And I also wanted to change up the color scheme. You know, I've been on the brown kick, so I decided to stop at the brown. Everyone's seen brown to death, and maybe just go for a white. And I'm just using that one little, just moving that one little table to the side that I'm just honestly gonna plop a plant on. I should have deleted it, to be honest. I'm looking for a coffee table, one that I don't use. I don't know, I pretty much use all of them, like I said, except for the new ones, but this one I don't use as often. And I was looking for the TV. So this setup here changes. I'm just looking to see which side I want like the seating to be with the TV and all that, so I just leave that there. Alright, so I decided that I wanted the TV to be on that side, and so I'm just gonna change this area into like a little study area. And that, add some little chairs here, chairs that I don't use because they are fugly. They are fugly, honey. I just decided to plop those in. Now I'm just looking for a rug that I don't use. I would have to say I used those once in an LP. And since the couch was blue, I just decided to plop that blue. And then I don't use this rug either. I think there's like two more that I don't use. I think it's those two from Get Together with the real funky designs. And so now I am just adding some clutter to the kitchen. Just some clutter that I don't use, and I'm just plopping them on the table. I'm trying not to make this as tacky as possible, but I don't know. It's probably coming out tacky. I just didn't want it to be so mismatched, but I'm afraid I'm just throwing things around. I'm starting to see other stuff that I just don't use. I'm not a huge clutter person. I don't know, sometimes I see the need for it, and then sometimes I'm like, this doesn't need all that. It's too much. I use almost every single painting, so here I'm just adding like paintings that would just not go with any build that I do. I need things to match, and I need there to be a color scheme. And these items, they just don't work for me. The color scheme isn't there, and that's partially the fault of, I don't want to say fault, but EA could do better to have color coordinating things so that people like me, who's obsessed with color coordination, is satisfied and happy. And like, alright, I have things that coordinate with each other. These things do not. They just don't. So now I'm looking for lights that I don't use. I definitely don't use that Dine Out big light. I don't know when I'm gonna use that light. I have to say this cats and dogs one I've never used. It's just real clunky and chunky. But yeah. And now for the interior paint. Just trying to go with as much as I build. You would not believe the same, the same painting and wallpaper and carpet that I just used. I don't know. It makes everything look really good. So I don't have the need to use like that tile in the bathroom. But now that I'm looking at it, I think I will. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying this hot mess of a video. But I don't know if I will keep using that sort by function way. I probably should, because I do miss items that come with the packs, and then when I'm watching other people build it, I'm like, where did you get that from? And they're like, it came with Dine Out, which came out 3 years ago. And I'm like, crap. I should know that exists. So, adding this game ham wallpaper, that is hideous. So I go back. Just because I don't use these items doesn't mean that this build has to come out tacky. This is exactly what I was telling myself when I was doing all this. And I'm like, alright, I need to rein it in, because I cannot with the pure tackiness. I just can't. So I just go with, basic pastel colors. I don't even know where these came from. Have they always been there? I swear with every update they add new things, and your girl is not one of those that needs to know what's in every update and then rushes to do a video and it's like, oh my god, let's give it an update. I honestly don't care. If I see it, I'm gonna use it. And so yeah. Now I'm just adding outside light that I don't use, and then I use every plant, every tree, but these things I don't have the need for them in my game. But I delete that because that was tacky, and then I just use these topiary trees that are creepy but majestic at the same time. And then of course I add in the llama and just another one, and then boom, bam, that's it. So we're coming up on the screenshots. I hope you guys did enjoy this. I enjoyed messing around with all this, and I think the interior looks pretty good. It's not too tacky. There's a ton of curtains. Way too many curtains. But yeah, so that's it. That's all I got. Thank you guys so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you guys in my next video. Alrighty, bye.